this is a different kind of video than trading. I know. It is a webcam only, and I'm just going to be talking about something I felt today. And it's something that I think a lot of entrepreneurs go through, not just me, and pretty much traders in general. And it's kind of just like, it's a touchy subject to say the least. I don't actually know if this will be going out ever, okay? I'm just going to preemphasize that right now. This video may never see the eyes of anyone, but I still want to record it because I think it's an important moment to capture. Because I felt this way before, but I really felt it today, and I'll explain why. Now, if this does get uploaded, I don't know when it will be. So today is January 1st. It is the January 1st, January 26th. It's the first of the month. I'm just not reading American dates, right? Even though I am American, which is ironic. Good work, soldier. Anyways, today is January 26th, 2025. I'm going to do this again, okay? Right there. Okay. Now, let's not have this just be all wonky, yeah? Alright, beautiful. It's really fun moving a tripod, wouldn't you guys agree? We have some blow off dust. Anyways, let's get into this. So, this video is essentially just how lonely it can really be if you're trying to do your own thing, if you're not going to college, if you grinded through high school, okay? I've honestly kind of seen this video a lot, and I'm just pretty much doing my own spin on it. In no way, shape, or form is this my own creative idea, but it is my own experience that I've felt. Now, I didn't really live the party high school at all, if that's even a way to call it. I had a small knit group of friends, okay, and they were my main friends throughout. Well, one of them, is my friend now. We talk every single week, etc. I met him in middle school, whatever. One of my homies. The other ones I met, I knew all the time. I lived in a small town, but I really got to become really good friends with them junior and senior year of high school. Okay. And so I lived freshman year of COVID, so wasn't much going on then. And then sophomore year was whatever. But I had this tight-knit group of friends, okay? Now, I haven't talked to pretty much any of them. I talked to one of the other ones, but I haven't really talked to them since they started college and stuff until today. And that's when I really started feeling FOMO, I guess, or lonely, or anything else. Right now, I live with my brother and his wife, which I love it. It's great, don't get me wrong. But that's it. And I don't have any other friends where I'm at right now. And it's definitely lonely. And that's because I'm trying to become a trader, doing my own thing, not going to college. And pretty much what I'm getting at is today I talked to my high school friends, all of them. And it was going whatever, maybe it was a little awkward. And I would like to preface, I'm not exactly an introvert. I'm actually pretty extroverted. The second I am in a social setting, I like being social. I will say hi to people walking by them on the beach. I'll always talk to people if I'm out surfing with them, even if they're new. I'm a pretty social guy, okay? I just didn't really mess with partying because I kind of had an ego and I just thought I was better than all of them, which obviously I'm not. I just took a different path in life, and I've matured from that now, and I realize that I think there are many different ways to live life. Now, that wasn't for all of the a lot of the people partied in high school were all my friends and stuff like that as well. I wasn't as close to them by any means, but they were definitely still friends of mine. Now, I talked to my close knit of friends today, and as I said, it was just a little awkward, whatever. We're all just talking to each other for the first time in a while, seeing what was going on. And they were all, two of them, or one of them is in a fraternity, One of them is in a sorority. One of them plays on a collegiate volleyball team. Okay. And the other one is trying to join a fraternity. He's actually like doing stuff for that tonight. Anyways, pretty much when I talk to these people, my friends, they ask me an interesting question. Now, the one friend who I'm super close with, who I still talk to about once a week, if not more, already like knows this, but it's the first time I've like lied to all the others, and kind of like a big lie, but they just simply ask like, "Oh, have you like met anyone cool? Like, do you have any friends down there where I'm at right now?" And I sat there knowing for a fact that I have not made a true single friend where I'm at in my like 6 months of being here while they've been at college. I'm in a college town, mind you. I'm not like, at some point, actually, it doesn't even matter. I'm in Charleston right now. It's not going to be my full-time residence whatsoever. It was just simply different than the West Coast, which is where I'm from. And it was a change of pace, and it's relatively cheap. So, me, my brother, and his wife, we just came on down here. Heard it was okay. We know there's a little bit of surfing here. I've gone into surfing and stuff like that. It's fun. Now, I've been here for 6 months. I don't have a job. I'm trying to become a trader, but that's no excuse. I should be working in a restaurant at night at the very least as a server. Shout out all the servers and like people who try to trade. Great combination of work. But next year I know that's what I'm going to do because I'm going to be living somewhere more expensive. Hopefully, if everything goes to plan. Now, they asked me if I made any friends. And I told them, yeah, I knew a couple a couple people. Smooth. But, yeah, I said, like, yeah, I've made, like, a couple friends, like, surfing and stuff, like, at the gym, whatever. And they were like, oh, nice. Whatever, they just, like, brushed it off. I haven't made a single friend here. I think I know one guy, kind of, because I saw him at the gym, or no. My brother's wife knows him from work, and just a chill guy. He's like my age. He's 19. He was at the gym. We met at the gym, right? And we also like saw each other on like New Year's when Charleston was doing its thing for New Year's. But anyways, I saw him, but like I haven't really made a friend here. And after this like call that we had where we all like caught up with each other, I went to the gym. And while I was at the gym, I like realized how lonely of a journey that I've taken myself on. Like, I'm blessed to have two people who I love and I'm super close with live with me right now. But not a lot of people might not have that, nor like the resources to do what I'm doing. I'm very blessed. I'm not rich by any means, but actually not even close. Maybe for my age I am, but that's just because I did some crypto stuff. That's another video another time. But I've enough money saved away where I could probably live about 5 to 10 years without even like really having to worry about money. Anyways, this puts me in a situation where I don't really need to work. I'm trying to become a trader. I love it. I absolutely love the markets. But I'm genuinely lonely. I've never had a girlfriend. I've only kissed one girl in my whole life. And it all just kind of like hit me. Like, all of these people are in a fraternity, going to frat parties, like doing all this stuff. And it genuinely sounds really, really fun. Okay? And I'm honestly almost missing it and like regretting it. Because I'm out here trying to become a trader, which I'm fine with, but I'm missing out on life experiences, and I have been for my entire high school life. And I've just realized that I like genuinely almost have like no one right now, other than my like two roommates, but that gets old. But like I have no friends to go do activities with. I go to the gym alone. I go to the gym with my roommates. I go surfing with my roommates, but like that's it. And it genuinely just made me sad and really think about like, damn, that like this is the path I'm going on. And the reason I'm making this is because I think it's important for anyone else who wants to do the same journey. I think it's important that people know that it's going to be lonely, and like people just don't simply understand. I mean, you try to tell anyone that you're trying to become a trader and they look at you like you're just the plague. You're the bane of the existence. Like, it's just like a joke to them when it's really not. But, yeah. Pretty much this is really just saying how I'd like don't have any friends, which hurts to even like say. Like I'm a chill guy, some could say. I'm a chill guy, but I'm missing out on like all these life experiences and stuff right now, and I don't necessarily regret it in any way, because I know like give myself 2 years to look back on this and I'm gonna know like I made the right choice. Like I'm living my life on how I want to live it now. I don't have to ever worry about like financial burden, etc. Like that's just gonna happen. It's just a matter of when for everything. But at the current moment in time, it's my really good friend like figured out a good name for like what I'm in, and it's just like perpetual hell. I'm just like in constant like battle within myself, where it's just like my self-esteem has dropped tremendously, just like not having friends or any of that stuff. Some of like my habits that I do, this is like a whole nother topic, but some of my like habits that I have like really dramatically escalated since I've been here. Some people will know what I'm talking about, but let's just leave it at something that's not very healthy for you in the slightest, and it has nothing to do with drugs. And it's all like a snowball effect from just like I haven't been social. I haven't had any friends here. I'd like a girlfriend. I mean, who wouldn't? But don't talk to any girls, so kind of sucks. But I also just watched this video. I like watching videos about like psychology and stuff like that, where there's like a social dynamic where whatever you think you are, like you can't change out of that. And obviously as a trader, I know very well that that's not true, because you literally have to fight against your natural human instinct in the market. You get to watch you losing money in front of your eyes, whether you like it or not. Like lose or gain money, it's you learn to deal with your emotions and stuff and see them for kind of what they are. But he made a point where like you can change who you are, right? You can change your social dynamic, if you will. You can become that like social person. I'm already social, so it's like whatever. I just have to like go out and do it. And I'm not very good at like explaining my emotions, but all I can say is like I would never wish, and this is back onto like the loneliness thing, I would never wish anyone to be lonely. There is a reason why the probably worst punishment in prison is not the death punishment or the death penalty. That not even close. The worst is isolation. You go crazy. You get comfortable with it. And it gets harder and harder to break out of every single day that you're in it, essentially. Because you get more and more used to not being around people, right? Now that's kind of the point I'm at, and really what I just wanted to share is if you ever do anything entrepreneurial, I don't even know if that's the right word, but if you do anything where you have to become an entrepreneur, you are probably going to experience a loneliness part of your life. Okay. And I know it's not the end all be all. Like, I'd argue people would say, like, I have depression or something right now, which is not the case at all. Like, I know for a fact I don't. I'm not, like, denying it. I just really felt it today. Just this just overwhelming sense of, like, what have I been doing with my time for, like, 4 years? Like, all my friends are getting life-changing experiences. And I'm looking at stock charts. I mean, great, I'm getting a skill. I'm thankful for it. All the people who I talk to in, like, the trading community and, like couple discords and stuff like that, like, they all are like, wow, you're so great. You're like, you've been doing this since, like, you're 18. Like, by the time you're, like, 22 or something, you're going to have it, like, set, which is great. That's exactly the plan. You're going to have the skill to just, like, make money out of thin air. But, it comes at a cost, right? Everything comes at a cost. And when I become a profitable trader, the cost is going to be my youth. And that's a big cost. And not necessarily, like, my overall, like, longevity. Like, no, I'm healthy, I'm young, I'm gonna be, like, I'm gonna be a profitable trader within at least the next 2 years. Like, I cannot even imagine myself not being. Like, I'm so close. I'm a break-even trader. Okay? Like, I'm so close. But I'm not, and I know that. But I know soon enough I will be. And that's not me being egotistical or anything like that. That is me willing the universe. I will make it happen. If people can do it, I can do it. Right? That's one thing that I've always lived, like, I liked about my ability to persevere and stuff. If I see someone can do it, I like to do it. Some people may even know that, like, I played Fortnite really competitively for a long time. I played during, like, COVID and all that. Made a little bit of money. I would constitute myself as a pro, but, like, a tier 3 pro, if that makes sense. If anybody understands that at all. Where I made some money. I got, like, top 27th in, like, an FNCS for solos, like Chapter 2, Season 4, something like that. It was whenever solo FNCS was. Did pretty well in that. I was super high ping from where I was playing from. But, yeah, I've always known if, like, people can do it, I can do it too. And that's what trading has, like, given me. And it will give me the life I want. But the cost is experience of life. And I'm really starting to feel it, to say the least. Now, I don't even know if this, like, been depressing or not, to be honest, but I don't want this to, like, be depressing or, like, anything like that. This is the raw reality of everything, at least in my mind, and I don't know if I'm the best at explaining it. I don't know if I could have gone into more detail in areas, maybe how I, like, felt. I mean, I feel like I described it pretty well. I explained what made me feel that way, and it was just talking to all my friends and having them have all these experiences and stuff, right? But I'm gonna have a lot more videos like this. I don't know if this will ever get uploaded or any of the videos kind of like this, because it's rather personal and I care about my, like, public image. But I don't think this is a bad public image. I don't think there's any shame in speaking about your feelings and how you feel or how certain situations made you feel. I mean, everyone's human. It's only natural that it's like that. But I really just had to come on here because I really felt it today. That, like, loneliness hurts. And being lonely can just lead into a perpetual hell. That's very, very, very difficult to escape. I know I'm going to escape it. And I'm not too worried about that. That's the one thing I know I have going. Next year, ideally, my life is going to pretty much be completely different. And not necessarily because of trading, just where I'm going to go and live, hopefully, if everything works out. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about, at least in this, was just my loneliness, social side of things. I guess the overall message, I'm trying to leave you is it's not all just Lamborghinis and yachts. It's far from it. It's lonely nights. It's living inside of a room for 12 hours out of a day, pretty much trading, figuring everything out. Learning how your emotions impact every move that you make. What makes you do decisions? Why do you break rules? But yeah, that's what this was. A reflection of my loneliness.